For this video, I've gathered normal people who aren't audio or tech reviewers and had them compare a few headphones. Here, they give their reactions to the Sony WH-1000XM5 or Sony XM5. This is the third video in this series. In other videos, we also looked at the Apple AirPods Max, the Bose Quiet Comfort 45, the Bose Noise Cancelling 700, and the Soundcore Live Q30. Links to all of those videos in the description below.
I like it, I like it. Looks like a little headphone backpack.
This is like a cute little backpack right here. You know, you don't think you're paying for the casing as well, but I mean, part of this, it's all about the presentation, right? Yeah. So, I like this a lot. I mean, it's a nice little hard case too. Yeah. That's not going to get squished.
I like the case. I wouldn't have guessed that headphones were in it.
Swank. I like the way they feel.
I kind of like the all black look.
Okay.
Simplistic but stylish. Mm-hmm. They're light, which I like. They're lighter than the other ones.
So these are touch control. Yeah. Okay. If you want to do volume, swipe up, and to pause it, you tap.
Oh.
Interesting.
By the way, when you took them off like that, it just paused the music.
Oh, so that's a great little feature too. So put them back on and they, oh, yeah. All right. I can't hear anything either. This is great.
Let's get started.
What?
Okay. Oh, I can't hear myself talk as much. Did you say something?
Not recently.
Okay, let me try it again with it off. Say something else.
Okay, something else.
Oh, that was really effective.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
Okay, got it.
All right.
So ambient noise button, super effective.
The noise canceling feature definitely made it sound better.
Okay.
But the other way also wasn't as distracting as the other one.
The transparency mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a little more natural, whereas the other one I felt like almost amplified the noise around, whereas these just sounded like there was normal stuff happening.
I thought the noise cancellation was good. It was very, very good. The transparency, it felt like I had a little more outside noise. Like I was very noticeable, but I guess that's kind of part of it.
And how did you like the noise canceling?
That was incredibly effective. I think even more so than the other one.
I could hear myself actually a little bit talking when the noise canceling was on. Is that normal? You probably want to hear yourself anyway if you have to talk.
By the way, if you like this content and find it useful, don't forget to tap the thumbs up button and consider subscribing. And if you want more content like this, let me know in the comments.
I liked these too. They were pretty comfortable. I think the other ones were more comfortable, but these definitely were also more comfortable than I expected.
Comfort-wise, yeah, they're fine.
They're very comfortable, was my first thought.
I think the other ones were more comfortable, but I feel like this one had more of like depth to the sound, like more of like the kind of just bass, and it kind of gave me a little more.
Pretty similar sound, I think, to the AirPods Max.
So, and I think I got spoiled from the AirPods Max to start. These I could definitely tell I felt was a bit of a drop-off. I feel like I didn't hear the low end as much, but I also, am I correct in knowing that Sony, you can actually go ahead and adjust the frequency response?
You can, yeah. It does have an equalizer.
And then I did like how you could control it on the side, but I did accidentally hit something that was like voice to text or something.
Oh.
So I think I used like 2 fingers and it did that instead of volume up. So
Okay, that's kind of weird, yeah.
I wonder if that's for like if you're taking a phone call or something. It's like, oh, I didn't do what I wanted to do, but I did something.
Yeah.
I did like the pause function. I felt like that was very easy to just.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
And the tap tap. I like the tap tap.
The system for operating them is a little bit, I don't want to say confusing, because I was kind of able to figure it out there, but I feel like it could it's very easy to like do the wrong thing. Yeah. It'd be very easy to actually accidentally double tap instead of change the volume, or change the volume up instead of down. I also felt like sometimes it didn't register the changing of the volume, and also the buttons over here, like it very easy to press the wrong one. So what's the battery life on these?
30 to 40 hours, I think. Yeah, 30 hours.
Okay.
30 hours.
I do notice it has an aux port.
Yeah.
That's a nice feature to have. So, you know, your batteries die or you want to be able to plug in, you can do that wired. And I'd be interested in another video to take a look at what a wired connection sounds differently. The AirPods Max did not, and that, you know, that's something to consider.
My question is, would you buy these?
Yeah.
I would consider buying these, but I would like, but yeah, the just the system operating it is just a little bit confusing.
Got it.
Yes.
With that. The price on these is $400.
Well, that is more reasonable. But I'm still not enough of a sound nerd to want to do it.
So what are we looking at the price point?
All right, good question. These are $400.
So if I'm going to spend $400, I'm sorry, Sony, I love your products. I'm just going to go ahead and spend the other 100 and get the AirPods Max.
150.
Oh man,
The other 150 AirPods Max.
yeah. So if I'm going to go that high, I'm probably going to go AirPods Max.
Maybe if we could knock like at least 50 off of it.
Okay.
50, 75 off, I think that'd be.
Now, compared to the AirPods Max, which you just tried, which one would you get?
I think the other ones.
Okay, the AirPods Max. Okay, interesting. So there you have it. To be totally honest, I was actually a little surprised by this. I thought the XM5 would do better. Remember too that they had just finished listening to the AirPods Max, so that was a point of comparison. So if you want to watch that video or any of the others, go ahead and click on any one of these where you can watch their full thoughts on either the AirPods Max, the Bose QC45 and the Bose NC700, and the Soundcore Life Q30. And be sure to check out the introduction video, which also includes their final choice, the one that they buy if they were buying one today.